Oh, hello.
Black hole.
Ah!
I
That's
like
a
I just
domino
could
now.
not be bothered to draw a circle.
Fair.
That's so valid.
It's a mood.
Hold on.
Oh. You know what? That's fair.
So now the trick's for me, because, like, I only wanted the outline.
You can draw another
Well,
circle
can't
inside it.
you change the size of the eraser?
George has a brain, and I do not, clearly.
You could also drop another smaller circle inside it.
No.
Yeah.
Carlo, I make things hard for myself for a reason,
Okay.
and that is because,
Okay, I see. It's
well,
for...
there's no reason, actually.
Okay, I see. It's just because brain.
Oh, hello, Evangelina, with a big yawn.
Sorry, Evangelina did a very big yawn. It was adorable.
I think
Who said to draw a circle?
I got that from context.
Like, it wasn't ooh, big stretch, it was ooh, big yawn.
Oh, big yawn. I want to live in a world where we describe humans in the same way that we describe cats. Like we see some passerby on the street doing a very big yawning, he goes, "Ooh, big yawn." Good for them.
If you say that to someone, you'd get slapped.
I'd probably get hit if they heard me.
Again, your next post-pandemic art project, Carlo.
Treat everyone like cats.
Oh, it's just like inverted cats musical. Is that not everyone's not a cat, but everyone is a cat. Ooh, we're getting lines. We're getting shapes.
Ooh.
My brain is not cooperating. I have one of these on the shelf, and yet my brain's like, nope, we're gonna figure out how to draw this.
Is this a snow globe?
No.
Is this a fortune teller's ball?
I was gonna say, it looks like a crystal ball, but you don't have a crystal ball
Yes,
on
I
you.
do, George.
Do you?
Yeah, it's literally on the shelf next to the wooden spring box.
Where?
Downstairs.
Oh. I thought you meant in your room.
Did you
No,
forget
I
that
don't
you
have it in my room.
did you forget that you're both witches?
I mean, to be fair, this one doesn't belong to me, it belongs to my dad.
Ah, your father's the witch.
Yeah.
Which makes you daughter of witch, so therefore a witch.
Now, I think I'm gonna, I don't know how much of a taboo this is, but I think I'm gonna have a little bit of a throwback, you know?
Ooh.
Never has it been done
Oh!
before. This has never been done before. That's like legitimate sports commentator coming out of me. This is so exciting.
Oh, it's a snail's back.
I can't remember how
then
his
you
hat
have a
went.
bigger
This is how
hat.
it goes now. Maybe he bought one. He's been smuggling all the tall money.
Maybe
Or maybe this is what the money's for.
for his hats. Is he in orb, or is he just being viewed in orb?
Hmm.
Maybe someone's viewing him.
Are we scrying on our friend or maybe enemy wizard?
Scrying on him because he's committing embezzlement.
He's doing tax fraud. For your context, George and Nish, my last stream featured a whole running gag of tax fraud and Yoshi committing tax fraud. And it was, I think it might be one of my favorite things I've ever said. It was Yoshi does tax fraud and being all
What is the evidence behind this, though? Otherwise, it's just slander, you know?
well, there isn't any evidence defending him, so it's reverse slander. What you want? I don't know how the court of law works. Is this universe connected? Are we in the MCU?
No! First cup's back. Does that mean Shonen Protag is the one viewing?
I don't know. Maybe it's someone else.
Is this the crime
Ooh.
Bagboy committed?
Let me make this clearer.
Is Bagboy the true villain of this whole tale? Normal wind. This really just went from tax fraud to the Matrix, didn't it?
Yep.
Yes, and we stand by it.
Yeah. don't need to watch me do the rest of this background. This might take a decade.
It's okay. We'll just watch as the scene develops and be in awe.
Hold on, let me get my theory book out. You'll need it.
What if this show gets an extensive lore?
It has it now.
If this silly show of mine develops a fan base to document every single stupid thing I've ever said, I think I'd make it. I think I'd made it. That's my moment. I can never peak after that.
Right. Who's next? Carlo, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
it's
is
me.
it?
It's
Yeah,
me.
it is.
Hello.
I feel like I might just cheat and like do something I've already done before.
Go for it.
For like different things.
It's all looping back.
It's what they call a throwback.
Yeah.
It's not lazy, it's a throwback. No, that's too big. You know what, wait, let me... That's not bad. And then, because we're viewing it at a different angle, we are reversing the shadows.
Carl, your microphone's made your voice go deep.
Oh, no, that was me. I was in a very weird position.
Oh, okay. Did you momentarily turn into a frog?
I was speaking directly from my throat, so yes.
Yes.
Combined with how this is probably the most I've talked all day, it's a weird energy to have. I'm gonna draw it big, and then I'm gonna scale it down, because we are allowed to do that on this show.
Mm-hmm.
There are no rules. Well, there are. Just, you know.
There are?
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, true. True.
That's like Carlo's law. But that's like the only rule, really. And don't commit tax fraud, I guess, is one as well, as becoming a recurring theme.
Oh, and don't flash people was one rule as well.
Don't flash people. Yeah, that's another rule. That's too big, he says. Next thing is bigger than it was before. He says that's not too bad. I love how ironically works out so well. Normal, you've been here for a while. I think one of my biggest recurring traits is that I am walking irony, and you know what? We stand by it.
Someone needs to write that down. So when they make the soundtrack for the documentary of your life, they just put "Walking Contradiction" by Green Day in it.
I would also like posit my life is an organized chaos, because it's whenever things happen, it's kind of chaotic when they happen, but also when they happen, that kind of chaos is quite limited to that time only, whatever that means.
It made sense if you don't
think about
through
it too much.
Yeah.
I really should have drawn the snail when it was bigger. What am I doing? What am I doing?
I mean, you could always draw the snail in one of the unused panels,
I could.
and then move him in.
I could, but I need to flip him as well. Is the thing.
I think you can do that, right?
Wait.
Actually, I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it.
Let me do brain magic. That was not brain magic. Excuse me. Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. Sure.
Sure.
And then, because it's going to the left, it must now go to the right. That's brain magic. Because he's facing forward in that panel, we won't be seeing his face in this panel. It's so much easier when you say it to yourself out loud.
Yeah.
This is why people talk to themselves.
Sure.
It's why I talk to myself.
To be fair, same. He just magically floats down to his mushroom.
That is the mushroom. I was just thinking it was a stump. But okay.
Oh.
I will accept canonically it's a mushroom. Ooh, swirlies. Wow. Ooh. Not enough artists talk about what they're making. That's what I say.
I mean, I think that's why we enjoy watching Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Because, like, he talks about what he's doing. But at the same time, he doesn't, and it just appears on the canvas. So.
It's because Bob Ross is an actual wizard.
True.
He's a warlock and a saint at the same time. He's made a bargain with the devil and an angel to be what he was. I'll draw the highlight first, because I'm still deciding as to who is in here.
I've just realised that I have to actually finish this off as well once after.
Yeah, you have so much power. Use it responsibly. Or, you know, not at all.
I might go for the latter. I draw mushrooms and plants. I'm not after power.
But this is where you find your potential. And power, just, you know, radiates from your bones. Because that's the source of power.
That
Bones.
sounds like radium poisoning. That sounds painful.
Yeah, that's the secret thing about the channel. It's a nuclear power plant. It generates all the energy I need to sustain myself on. How do I make this spooky? Or uki uki? Or kabuki? That's not a word. It is a word, but not the word I'm
Spooky is
thinking
the
of.
word. It's not.
That's a different whole other genre of words. When I say genre, I think I mean language.
I mean, Kabuki's to do with storytelling, so
It is, but
it's
I don't think it's
a
what I
type
wanted
of
to say.
storytelling. No, probably not.
I think I just wanted to rhyme with spooky. Let me add things. Wow, maybe it's just another crystal ball. Nah, we're actually gonna go somewhere with this. It's not gonna be a circle, despite having drawn two effectively. Shape. I need to think of shape.
Could be a rectangle.
It could be rectangle. I'm trying to think of like a generic shape that this could be, because I don't want to give it away. I'm gonna give you or George the power to decide what this is and who this is. So I'm gonna like make it like as dark and ominous as possible. So I'm gonna just scribble an outline as opposed to actually make some kind of decision. I'm also gonna make this decision, where I'm gonna choose to draw hands, which is
No one
always-
with drawn so far has hands.
always that's so true. Oh my god, that's so true. How have we done that? how have we avoided hands for so long? Maybe it's a new person. We've got a new direction. Thank God. Just more.
Oh, I like the squiggle. Just that particular squiggle near what would probably be the chin. That's
Yeah.
a good squiggle.
It felt good doing. Maybe freeze is enough.
Yeah. Or maybe like one more like really tiny.
Okay. I'll put the tiny one here. No, I'll say goo. Oh my god, I did the thing again. Good. We're somewhere else completely now. Probably. We've established we're in the same home as Anime Boy from earlier.
The housemates.
They're housemates. Okay, I'm good.
You done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, my turn.
I
Ooh.
went my own. This is a nice. This is just a nice like establishing shot, really. We've connected the first universe and the second universe together in this panel. Am I correct saying that?
Sorry.
Yes.
Completely zoned out for a second. What did you say?
In this comic, we have managed to connect both the first comic and the second comic in the same universe. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. What does that mean for everyone involved? Because it makes sense, because there's magic in the first universe, and there's clearly magic in the second universe. Does that... bad
I
boy?
mean, they're not really first and second universes. They're probably just the same place. I mean, the snail could be literally down the road from the crystal ball, from the mug. So it could be even next door.
They're neighbors, and this is CCTV footage.
Yeah.
Is this bag boy has hands? Sorry, that face. Woo! Does that mean like Bag Boy has access to dark powers as well? Because he was about to go do crimes, right?
Yes, he was.
Wait, did Bag Boy do crime? Is that why he's all bloodied?
I think it's more if he's looking at the guy going, yes, good. And he's like, what?
Ah, I see. I like the idea of Bag Boy growing arms and committing a felony.
Maybe that's how he got the arms.
He stole them off someone. We must.
We're going somewhere.
We must know more about his dark lore. Is this your anime boy again? It is. I'm so excited for this connected universe and the implications it brings onto my comics as a whole. Are they all connected? Are they?
Has this not happened before? Have
No.
the universe...
No, this is the first time anyone has referred to any previous comics. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's art. You know? Like, establishing a world, showing a whole other world, then realizing, oh wow, we're in the same world.
That's the power of storytelling.
Boy has friend?
Boy
I
has
love that
friend.
we can tell who out of the three of us regularly draw people. like realistically drawing people.
I still can't tell. Not to rag on you, George, but I'm what?
I'm just
Hmm. Oh no, I don't know how to draw legs.
This is just very different.
Never
from the
mind, I
stuff
take
you've
what I
made.
said back.
Wait, look at my
I know you
skirt.
draw really realistic looking men. I was like, this is so different to that. They're wearing a dress because you can't draw legs.
They can have a very long skirt.
That's artist hacks right there.
Put a skirt on it. Like ponchos. See?
It's all connected. We're Kevin baconing it up in here. I like them a lot. Are they? They're roommates. It looks like.
Yeah.
Actually, forget the door. Door's going the other way. We don't see it.
Yeah, we don't need to establish the background that much.
Maybe we have a light switch in the background to establish that
It is a room.
that it was turned off earlier.
This person has had 3 words in his whole comic.
Your new animated comic, Crime Bag and Fancy Emo Man. Oh
think-
no.
I'm glad they have each other at the least. You know? Whatever their living situation is, I'm glad that Fancy Emo Man can tolerate crime bags. Crime.
There you go.
Hooray! Is this a robbery?
This is normal. At night?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
We really gave you a lot, Niche, didn't we?
Sorry, you.
um. Crumbs. Ooh, hold on. George.
Hmm?
Is the dude wearing slippers, or are those boots? Or what type of shoes are they?
Whatever you want them to be. I didn't actually have anything in mind, just something vaguely foot-shaped.
Oh, it helps if I'm trying to draw on a hidden layer. Why? Oh,
Did you not
Oh,
make
yeah.
a new layer?
I did not make a new layer. That is not how skirts work, but let's ignore that.
Honestly,
Kind of is.
it is. Yeah, you're doing well. You've made a good skirt. This is a shot. Are we? Are we at Emo Boy's feet looking at?
Emo Boy's feet. The snail.
The snail! It all came home! How am I gonna edit this VOD in particular? I don't want to separate them. How will we know the lore?
Oh, no.
Your hands up, this is a strawberry.
Wow. This is good world building, is what I say.
Were you expecting world building to happen?
Within the stories, yes, because it's the nature of comics. But now, we've made a whole world in this whole stream. This is the first stream where we've established a whole world, a connected universe of sorts, and I'm really proud of that. This is the first. This is the first.
This is what happens when everyone here is an avid storyteller.
This is the first time it's been this is the first 12-panel comic on my stream.
And I think that's beautiful.
This is great. What a way to bring it home.
It's great because I think anyone that reads it and hasn't been with us this entire time will also be saying the same thing that this ends on.
Yeah.
It's good. This is good content, guys.
We're making a free-parter that you have to watch the whole thing to make any kind of context out of. We have really fun characters who are all so appealing to so many audiences. We've got Bag Boy, we've got Snail Wizard, we have Emo Boy, and we have Mug. These are characters that we can all relate to and love in our own special ways. Together, finally, at last, in this one blockbuster hit special.
Good question.
Very good question. Yes, bro, what and why?
Normal wants to be the
I was gonna
glow.
make it smaller, but I can't. Ah!
What are you trying to do?
I was gonna make it smaller,
Ah.
but I've just got this 1 pixel. Apparently, I thought I selected everything else, but not this 1 pixel.
Normal wants to be. What Normal says, "Can I be the globe?" Since I describe without any readable facial feature expressions. You can put yourself wherever in this comic. This world is so open. It's so inclusive. You could be the mushroom.
Open world.
It's an open world. It's the first open world comic. You could be the mushroom if you like. Who doesn't feature here, but they're there.
Well, they technically do in the globe.
Yes, yes.
There we go.
Hey.
This is great. Amazing.
Its own universe.
It's so clever in its own special way, in which I'm saying it's not clever at all,
Thanks.
but in a way that I enjoy. As in, like, when things look smart, but they just happen to be what they were without any forethought.
Mhm.
That's the kind of clever I enjoy. Wait, what's the word? Serendipity? Is that vaguely where I'm heading towards?
Serendipity is akin to happy mistakes, so perhaps.
Yes, that feels my favorite flavor of cleverness.
Mm.
I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm not shouting
It
out
does.
my ass. Shouting. Those were comics today. Definitely a good time. I had a good time. Did you guys have a good time?
I had a
I had
good
so
time.
much fun.
I am happy that is the case. Thank you both for coming along.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for
having us.
having us.
Yes, of course.
Normal says, okay, so I just searched up tax fraud, and what pops up is how can I legally commit tax fraud?
Offshore banking.
I mean, the answer really is be rich enough. But
Be rich and do offshore banking. Then you'll get away with tax fraud.
Yeah, just have enough money to pay off all your tax fraud, but not actually pay off your tax fraud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
glad to do it.
that's how all the rich people do it.
this comic is about tax fraud.
We've gone back to tax fraud.
It's an allegory. That's what it was. Thank you for everyone who came along watching this beautiful little mess. I don't have anything else to say. Do you guys have anything else to say? As a nice little send off.
No, it's just that this was a nice pickup for a dreary Tuesday.
Yeah, I heard it too, George.
You know what?
The silence, the lack of.
There's just silence. There's like, oh no, who's gonna speak?
Again, thank you, everyone. Be kind. Don't be a dick. Stay hydrated, and words.
Don't commit tax fraud.
Don't commit tax
Don't
fraud.
back people.
Don't do that either. Don't do a lot of things. Listen to your elders. Okay. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.